Welcome back to Highly Questionable, presented by Zion. Joining us at the beach today is Spike Lee.
Terrible Knicks fan, but his film work is really good. He's also the Grand Marshal for this year's TCS New York City Marathon. Catch it this Sunday, ESPN 2, 9 a.m. Eastern. Let's talk to Spike.
How many wins have you tricked yourself into believing that the Knicks are going to get this year?
We're gonna win more games than we did last season.
Oh, come on, Spike. You come on now. How, like, really. What have you told yourself they're going to do? We know how you Knicks fans operate.
I think they're going to be competitive. Last year, the team was not competitive.
You think they're going to the playoffs, don't you?
35 wins will get you into the playoffs.
See,
in the East.
Go ahead.
In the East. In the East.
Yes, in the East. Before you settled on Ray Allen and he got game, the top three guys you wanted were? Like, if there were no conditions, if no one had to audition, the top three guys in order were?
Well, here's the thing. I like to say this first. One of the reasons why a lot of time basketball films in particular don't fare well because they get actors who can't do it. Jesus Shuttlesworth in that film is the best high school player in the country. And there was no actor who's going to play that. So what I did was I looked at all the rosters of NBA teams and looked at players who still look like they could be, they look a young enough face, they could be a senior in high school, then looked at the guys coming out of college. So Ray Allen won out.
He avoided our question, though. He's good at that, man. You are good. You are really good, yeah, and he knows he's good at it. I know that Ray Allen won the part and was great in the part, but I'm just curious, in your mind, before the part became what it was.
I asked Kobe. Kobe didn't want to do it.
He just said no?
Said no. Didn't have time.
Does your wife enjoy watching Knicks games with you?
She doesn't go anymore.
So, no.
Hold on. What made her stop? What made her stop? What was the last game?
We started going out together. I mean, that was the glory years of the Knicks. Patrick, Starks, Larry Johnson, and LJ, I mean, Pat Riley, Oakley. And so she hasn't wanted to go for a couple of years.
Will she come in the room when you're on the road, when the team's on the road and you're watching on television? Will she come in the room or?
Fair weather fan.
Well, but I'm talking more about you because you get unreasonable, right? Does she even want to be around you when you're shouting at the television? No.
It just doesn't really interest her now, you know, when the Knicks aren't winning. Because she was there for the glory years, you know, when we went to the finals and had those battles with the Pacers and the Heat. So she was there right by my side, and, you know, it's not like that anymore in this moment in time and space.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
I was watching her trying to remember who used to play for the team. It's like, what's his name? Oh, Charles Oakley. That's right.
It's been so long since that team was a winner. She married a young man who's not as young anymore because that team has aged him some.
Yes, and we haven't won since the 72-73 season. Not as long as the long-suffering Cub fans, which is 1908.
Oh, you got to deflect. Look at you deflected. That's all you can do. When the only people you can deflect to are the Cubs, Spike. You had to deflect to the Cubs. You know how hard you got to reach to deflect to the Cubs to try to make your point?
Let's talk about the Cleveland Indians then.
All right. Oh, okay. See, he's got the whole list of them.
He's going to another sport.
The Arizona Cardinals, right? He's going to go through all of them.
It's a short list.
Nice seeing you again, Spike.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you again.
How about you? Yeah, it's
great. Good to see you.
Spike, Poppy's got a question for you. Go ahead, Dad.
Spike, what is the most embarrassing moment you have had on a movie set?
The most embarrassing moments I've had on a movie set is where I've been in front of the camera and couldn't remember lines that I had written myself.
Yeah, that's
very embarrassing.
Yeah, that's not good. And then you're directing everybody else, and you're telling them that they shouldn't remember.
And I'm also dyslexic, too, so that just makes it worse.
Spike, we appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Gracias, Spike.
Peace.
Peace. Highly Questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander